Yo, 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 how y'all doing? This is Will from Say How You Feel, and today we're gonna go ahead and do some shirts. I just did a video, I just dropped a video talking about sublimation and inkjet transfers, when you should use them, things like that. And a lot of people still think that inkjet transfers are not, they're not good, this, that, or third. I got a partner here in the city that I live in, not the city I'm from, but the city I live in, and one of the things he sells t-shirts, blanks, things like that. And some of his blanks are not really, when you get a blank t-shirt, you have first and seconds, regular, irregular, depends on what you call them, where you at, things like that. And one of the things that he does, he gets a bulk of t-shirts, but where he gets them from, if he gets them in mix of regular and irregular, then they give them a better deal. So sometimes you have a lot of irregular shirts. Well, the thing about getting those irregular shirts is that, they might have a hole in it, or they might have a collar that's in the wrong spot, or just, it's a couple of things. It might not be nothing. It might be, it might have been sewn wrong in a certain spot. It can be a number of things. It can be some things that you can pay attention to, you see, and some things you don't. One thing I seen a shirt he had that my wife noticed that it was the back and the front. The back was just slightly longer than the front. Well, looking at the shirt, especially if somebody got it on, because you got it over you split, you're not going to notice that. So sometimes you can get away with it, sometimes you can't. It just depends on what it is. The thing about it is, like he said, he has clients that want all regular shirts. They want grade A quality first shirts. But then you got clients who don't really care. They don't care about the little imperfections because they're going to make it imperfections anyway. They're going to tie-dye it. They're going to do different things. Well, it's the same thing with transfers and sublimation and all that. You got people who want to spend the $25 because they want their shirt. It's going to last longer, or whatever the case may be. It won't never fade, just whatever. Then you got those cats who like, hey, I want a great looking shirt at a great price. I don't want to spend $25 a shirt. I don't want to spend, whatever the case may be, whatever they're charging in your area. So those are the ones you say, okay, well, I have a product, and you make such a great product. You don't get that Avery stuff. You get a great product that's going to give them a good product, a good lasting product that's going to do what it has to do. So today, I'm going to go ahead and press up about 10 shirts, for a photo shoot tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead and knock these out right quick. So, this is just another, way of looking at doing, you're doing what you got to do, So, I don't know what y'all got going on today, but I would definitely love to hear from you all. Leave a like, share, subscribe. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all doing. What y'all been doing. What's happening. This is not live, but definitely something we can, I would love to communicate with y'all and see what y'all think about the inkjet transfers. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's something that you would want to get into? Or is it something that you would be like, no, not really my thing. What I want to do, this, that, and the third. I don't really want to be bothered. You just have to figure out what works for you. See? Look at that there. All day, every day. Inkjet transfer. So earlier today, I did some masks. So here's the thing about it. So, like, they went and got the masks, they went and got the shirts. I didn't get anything. Not because I couldn't, but they had a certain look in the design, and they knew what the female. When it comes to female shirts, I'm really particular about what I get and and all of that. solely because of the fact that I don't necessarily want to risk. I've had experiences where I got female shirts, and it didn't necessarily pan out well. They would they asked for ladies, so I got them ladies. But what they meant and what they really wanted was a women's shirt. And because they didn't say women's, and anybody who knows about shirts knows that it's a difference in ladies and women's shirts. You know, so you have to know that there's a difference. You have to understand that you don't get to, you have to, you know, you'll mess around here and give somebody the wrong shirt, not intentionally, but because you didn't find out whether they were thicker women or full-figured women, or you just went ahead and said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and whatever the case may be. They said ladies, I'm gonna get ladies. You have to be clear and concise and know exactly what they want, because they'll tell you to get some stuff and you'll get it, and it'll be the wrong thing. So you always have to make sure that you're paying attention to that. You know, you always got to make sure that you're paying attention to, let me get the right thing, the right product, because if not, when you get it, when they get it and they can't fit it, then they're mad, they're upset, and they want you to replace some things. Now, I've been dealing with inkjet transfers for years. I love them. I think that they're great products. We sell a great product. If you check out our website at sayhowyouFeelSupplies.com, you'll see that we have a great product. You know, we have a great product, and it does its thing. Like I said, we have some links over there. We got some transfers that are like butter, baby. Don't get me wrong, we sell sublimation transfers. So I'm not knocking either transfer. I'm saying that you have to just know what it is that your client is trying to get, what they can afford, and what they can do. You know, I did all three of these. I did 10 shirts. And when I did doing these to print them out and all of that, let's just say it's a nice little, you know, it ain't $1 million, but it ain't chump change either, if that makes sense. You know, I ain't making what I possibly could make because it's my people's. But at the same token, it's a way to make you look big, make a little change, call it a day. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps you, you take some pictures, put them on a little mannequin or whatever. And like I said, they're going to do a photo shoot tomorrow. And this way, if people like it and if she's getting a lot of response, a lot of good buzz on it, then what can happen is she can go ahead and place a bigger order, and I'll do supplementary transfer. Now, of course, I can do it myself, but it just depends on how big the order. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of using this unless I'm doing just a quick 20, 25 piece order. When you get to talking about 40, 50, 100 pieces, to me, in the process, it's just a lot quicker and easier just to do transfers. Press it, peel, roll. Press it, peel, roll. We're done with it. That's just my opinion. Other people may feel differently. You know, other people may see like, oh, okay, now I want to do this, that, and the third, and all this extra stuff. That's just their opinion, you know. Today, it looked like I just had somebody call me. It's funny. My house was affected by the tornadoes we had in Nashville here a couple of months back. And the roofing company that I originally had to come out calling me now. My roof was fixed probably about 2 months. You know what I'm saying? What did you call me for today? That don't even make sense. I would have been worse off than what I am. My house would have bugged down playing with you. Ceiling would have came in, some more stuff. So, like I was saying, people say, oh, I don't want to do this type of shirt because the inkjet transfers don't last. I don't want to sell the person the product. I'm honest with them. I tell them, look, hey, after the first wash, it's going to bleed maybe once if it's a light transfer. If it's a dark transfer, it's not going to bleed at all. The issue with the dark transfer is it's going to have a heavier hand. And here's the catch. It's not going to have that heavy of a hand compared to whatever. Everything has a hand to it. Everything you're going to have a feel. I think the only thing that really doesn't have a feel is sublimation, and water-based ink doesn't have a strong feel. But sublimation probably be the exact only thing you're not going to feel nothing. And that's because it's dyed. But at the end of the day, you're going to have a feel in anything that you do. There's nothing you can do about that. So it's not the issue of the feel. It's more so how much of a feel do you want. Like I have a soft inkjet transfer paper for dark that I use that feels amazing. It's soft, it's not heavy, but it's still a feel to it. Now, if you have a contour cutter, cameo, like the silhouette, the cricket, or whatever it is that you might have, they all have their purposes. And the thing about it is, you can look at it as, you can cut it, the design out with that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just butter all day. I'm busting them out all day long. You know what I'm saying? And see, when people give you shirts, you just tell them, look, hey, I can't be responsible for the outcome of your shirts. I can't guarantee the quality because it's not the brand that I use. And just be honest. Here's the thing. If you tell a person up front where you stand, what you can do, what you can't do, what you feel comfortable with, if you explain to them up front where you at with it, right, they're going to either deal with you or they're not. Like I'm the supply part of my business is just now really getting started. And it's funny because people will text me and I'm like, go to the website. And I've gotten to the point where I'm just, for all of my businesses, I'm telling people, go to the website. Even with these shirts, I have a section on my website that you want a custom shirt, this is how much it costs, it's on the website. All you gotta do is make your order, email me the image, we call it a day. We're good to go, done the deal, that's it. So you just have to know what you want, what you got going on, what it is you're trying to accomplish. So again, this is Will from Say How You Feel. I'm doing inkjet transfers today. I'm getting to this money, trying to make it happen. So with that being said, be blessed, have a safe day. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Show people that you can make money off of inkjet transfers. You do not have to be subject to not getting this bread because it's something that you personally may or may not like. It ain't about you. It's about the customer and giving them a great product. And you can't not say something is great because it's personally something you don't like. When the reality of it is, it's not always about what we like or don't like. There was products I didn't like in the beginning that I like now, but there were products I didn't like in the beginning. And the problem with that was I wasn't giving people what they wanted, and all they wanted, baby, was their logo on the shirt. And because I may or may not like the product, I said I was too busy trying to find an alternative when it was the alternative. And then I would look up and they had shirts from somebody else, and somebody else had made it because they didn't overthink it. They just gave them what they wanted. So give people what they want. Give them the product and explain to them how to take care of it and move on. Take care of it, move on. That's it. So again, with that being said, I'm Will from Say How You Feel. Go ahead and check us out at www.sayhowyouFeel1.com if you're looking to purchase some shirts that we already got done. Or if you're looking for some t-shirt supplies, please check out www.sayhowyoufeelsupplies.com. We will be glad to help you out. If you have any questions, 615-839-0788. Much love, peace, and happiness. Please go ahead and share, like, and subscribe. And leave a comment. Let's have a communication. Let's have some dialogue about these inkjet and sublimation transfers. Peace.